heat number 8. Then here we go on the inside in the blue helmet colour, just to let Martin know that he's Nathan Ablett in red. As obviously no one else can take rides, as it is with IRR, it is the riders below. The only two below on him, on his average, is the reserves. So it will be the reserves replacing him all night. So like I say, yeah, on the inside in blue is Connor Mountain. Gate number 2 in the yellow helmet colour, I believe that is Ryan Kingsley. Gate number 3 in the red helmet colour, that is Nathan Ablett, and off the outside gate in white, that is Jordan Jenkins. Very interesting races actually. I'm rightly actually interested to see how Connor Mountain fares against Jordan Jenkins here. It's going to be a good battle once again. But more than anything, like I say, if there's anything like the meeting's been so far,
this is going to be tough for the Scorpions today.
It is.
You know, obviously, love Connor, love Nathan to bits. But obviously Jordan's in decent form. Ryan Kingsley knows his way around here. This is going to be something.
It is. Right, well, we're settling down then for heat number 8. There's only one way we're going to find out if this pans out in our way, and it's right now as the tapes rise. It's a good start on the inside for Connor Mountain. Nathan Ablett goes wide to push out Jordan Jenkins. Now he's going to try and hold the speed here against Ryan Kingsley as the two Scorpions emerge in front, and the Scorpions are going to try and take a 5-1 here. Connor hopefully going to look over his right shoulder and maybe shield Nathan Ablett here as the two Oxford Cheetahs find themselves behind the two Scorpions. It's close as Nathan Ablett switches to the inside here, and Connor Mountain holds the outside with him, and hopefully, like I said, as Scorpions fans will see him team ride it, but there's pressure on here from Jenkins as he flies around the outside of Nathan Ablett here. Brilliant move from Jenkins. Now Ablett has the inside, down the ear, back straight. He's going to try and throw it there. Not quite enough in the tank.
No, not quite enough in the tank there from Nathan Ablett, but fair play to Nathan. What an absolute ride this is. And Jenkins now coming up the inside, and Connor Mountain. Mountain now looking to replay the compliment there to Jordan, but I think Jordan's just about got this one in the bag. And yet again, Spence, another 3-all.
It is. It's been very close stuff, and once again, I'll tell you something, he had to work his socks off for that, Jordan Jenkins. It's a fantastic ride, and for someone who I know he's not, I mean, we've heard it come from his mouth, he's not the biggest fan of this place, Jordan Jenkins, but as much as...
I just want to apologise quickly. The stream stopped there at the start of Heat 8 due to some technical difficulties. We hope that obviously you didn't manage to miss too much, and if we can, we'll put it Heat 8 up at the end.
Yes, but like I say, he's buzzing with that. Jordan Jenkins, obviously, yeah, he's not the biggest fan of this place, but I'll tell you what, to say he's not a big fan of it, he never seems to do bad round here, or always seems to go well. So fair play to Jordan on that, but he's buzzing with a heat win there, Jordan, and he worked his socks off for it, Dan. I tell you what, you can't half say he deserved it with the way he worked.
No, you can't. You know, fair play to Jordan. Obviously, me and Jordan's done really. We've been really good mates actually for probably 10 years or so now. Obviously, I've known him since like 2014 when he started in the British Youths, and you know I've kept a good eye on his career. He's a rider I'd like to see come to Scunthorpe, to be fair. Whether that happens or not is another thing.
His opinions on this track would tell me it might not.
Probably not.
But like I say, to say he doesn't like this place a lot, he never fails to do well around here. Never.
Well, National League Riders final with a. I believe he won it with a full maximum.
I believe he did. Yeah, I remember. I think the top 3 there was Jordan Jenkins. I know Max Clegg was in the top 3 as well.
I think Ben Morley may have. I think it was Ben
right
Morley as well.
I think you're right with that.
Jay Callan is rider replacement in blue.
So yeah, Ryan Douglas, the only one who can't take an RR tonight for Michael Pantoft, and obviously the reserves will be finishing the job of Drew Kemp here. If you are just joining us back and you did miss the start of heat number 8, the news on Drew Kemp is he is okay. He's just very sore. It is an arm. He's been put down as an arm injury, as his arm is very sore. But you know, he feels all right. Like I said, he knows himself. There's no concussion, none of that. He was fully conscious the whole time, and he got up and walked away. So that is the main thing here. So yeah, once again, really sorry again for the glitch just before heat number 8. If you did miss any of the race, like I say, we'll make sure we get that to you up on the Facebook page or on the YouTube after the meeting. But yeah, we can only apologise about that. You know, this is the internet. Things do go wrong.
we have internet at Scunthorpe. That is saying something.
That's what I mean, you know, it's pretty out of the way here, so, you know...
just before we get on again with heat number 9, got a quick shout out to Kane Watt. Shout out, cheers for watching tonight, matey. Shout out to you, and hopefully we'll see you at Redcar versus Scunny, and you'll sing the Simon Lambert chant with us again.
Absolutely. Right then, here we go. Riders are up to tapes for heat number 9 off the inside in the blue helmet colour. That is the rider replacement. That is Jake Allen. Gate number 2 in the white helmet colour. That is the skipper for the Oxford Cheetahs, Scotty Nichols. Gate number 3 in the red. That is the Scorpion skipper. That is Super Simon Lambert. And off the outside gate in yellow, that is Cameron Heaps. Really good looking lineup then this for heat number 9, as the riders just being called into order, as Simon psyching himself up there. He's ready for this, Simon, as we await the green light from the referee and the tapes rise as it's dawning upon. Bikes roar into that first turn then, and it's a good start on the inside for Jake Allen. Where's he pulled that from? He pushes Simon Lambert out wide now, as I'm sure Jake Allen is going to have some eyes in the back of his head once again said tonight, because Scott Nichols is going to be driven more than ever as Lambert throws it up the inside of Heaps here. Not quite enough in it that time, as Nichols charges round the outside of Allen as well. Really good stuff, and now Heaps is going to try and find his way around the outside as the Cheetahs push themselves onto a 5-1.
Yeah, mate, to be fair, mate, this isn't a surprise. The Cheetahs obviously going ahead. Obviously, they're not top of the table for nothing. Great ride by both the Cheetah boys there. Cameron Heaps probably having his best meeting of the season so far, but the Cheetahs got to have eyes in the back of their head because they've got 2 Scorpions right on the tail.
They do, and Simon Lambert's holding that outside, and I'll tell you something, Lambert looks quick here on the outside. He's got 1 lap to go. Whether he can pip Cameron Heaps here, he's lost a bit of momentum there as Jake Allen tries to go high and wide into the dirt. Scott Nichols, I'm sure, is going to try and shield his teammate home from the 2 Scorpions. Into the final one they go, and it's so close heading over the line, but Cameron Heaps does get it. It's a 5-1 to the Oxford Cheetahs, but you cannot knock the Scorpions for effort. They were with them the whole time, and they had speed, but really good stuff from the Oxford Cheetahs there, from Cameron Heaps and Scott Nichols. You can't half take the hat off to them, because they were determined as ever from that. They're really working their socks off tonight, the Oxford Cheetahs, and they ain't making this easy for the Scorpions at all.
No, well, me just goes to show now the Scorpions are in tactical territory, you know, and that doesn't often happen at home. So,
well, I know this is a bold call. Obviously, Drew Kemp meant to be out here in heat number 10. Ryan Douglas is obviously there. Would you maybe put Jake Allen in as a tactical on that RR for Drew Kemp? Because obviously the only other people that can take Drew Kemp's rides here are the reserves. So would you maybe see Allen come in as a 2 ride on the bounce?
If I was Dave P, I would put Connor Mountain in 10 for Drew, and just hope that we can damage limitation. And then I would put someone like Dougie or even Sai in heat 11 in place of Nathan. That's no disrespect to Nathan, but sometimes the teams need
Douglas to perform his on. Especially tonight, he's looked very quick tonight, Douglas. I believe he's the 2 rides, 2 wins.
Correct. We keep having comments saying that the stream keeps falling out, and if you are experiencing technical glitches and technical difficulties, we do apologise. And
Martin says
it should be stable.
As it stands up now. Like, it was, but he says they should be resolved now. So if you are just joining us back here, it is heat number 10. If you have missed any races, let us know what races have been missed. We will make sure we get them to you in some way, shape or form. We can only apologise again. Things, you know, happen, things can go wrong, and obviously tonight, you know, we can only apologise that things have gone wrong.
Me and Martin, we turned up at 4:30 this afternoon. Everything was all set up. It was almost too good to be true.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, heat number 10's coming up now.
Heat number 10, off the inside in the blue helmet colour, that is, I believe, Connor Mountain. Gate number 2 in the yellow helmet colour, that is going to be Henry Atkins. Gate number 3 in the red helmet colour, that is Ryan Douglas. And off the outside gate in the white helmet colour is Lewis Kerr. Here we go then, we are ready for heat number 10. As they drive towards the first turn, it's a good start on the inside for Mountain. Now Douglas is there with him as he pushes Lewis Kerr out wide. Kerr's going to fly around the outside of Connor Mountain. Brilliant speed from Lewis Kerr there as Mountain's going to try and push Atkins out wide now, as Atkins has got the speed on that outside line. It looks like a lot of riders are really enjoying using that outside line tonight, as we've seen. Kerr's going to try the inside against Douglas here. Douglas holds him off though as it stands, but it's going to be a brilliant battle, as I'm sure shaping out to be against them 2 at the front.
Yeah, mate, it really is. You know, Dougie, I think now just got to do Dougie things, like leading by example as he normally does. Mountain, he's not going to give up, but I think the Cheetahs are just going to just wind that throttle on a little bit and team ride themselves to yet another 3-3.
Hey, for the Oxford Cheetahs right now, a 3-all is all they need as they lead this meeting by 6 points. This would keep the Scorpions in tactical territory as it stands. Into 3 and 4 they go, then Douglas leads the way. Second place in the white helmet colour, that's Lewis Kerr, and third place at the moment is Henry Atkins. Connor Mountain Trials at the back. Got a bit closer than expected there between Kerr and Douglas at the end, but Douglas pipping it. But once again, another 3-all there, as I believe that's 7th or 8th 3-all of the meeting.
It's something like that.
You've got the programme filled out. I thought I can never keep up. It's I'm more into it than filling a programme in. I like to be. I've seen it, so you know. Once I've filled the programme in, I can't lie. I don't very often look back at them.
To be honest, mate, it's a hard job, but I'm a traditional programme wafter fan in the crowd. Like the old people.
Absolutely.
Big up the programme wafters. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was 8 3-3 out of 10 races.
Now, I don't obviously want to call things too early. Rob's heading back to the pits, so we're either going to see a tractor break, or he's going to maybe go and decide whether we use our tactical here.
Dave decides that bit, mate. Maybe
they discuss it together.
Maybe you know, just going to get the boys huddled together, just have a little bit of a team talk, give them that little bit of a boost.
Yeah, because I know obviously Dave and Rob work very close together.
They do.
They have for years, so obviously when we decide these things, I know that Rob always goes and has a word with Dave, you know, and they bounce off each other really, really well. You know, they've got a close relationship. Dave has been manager here
10 years.
Yeah.
10 years this year.
Well, I remember his first meeting because it was a pretty dramatic one. Suddenly, we were talking about it on the centre green earlier, Drew. It was a meeting where things got blown out of proportion with a certain incident that happened on track and spectators going and sitting on the track.
Mate, Dave Peter been team manager for 2 years prior to that.
He said earlier it was his first one.